What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another episode of 6 Scale News. A lot to talk about today. Let's roll. That's right, guys. We're back. Another episode, 6 Scale News. A lot to talk about. A lot of stuff going on. I want to get into this. I won't waste a whole lot of time with this, but I do want to say that yesterday I went to Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina. I saw a lot of really cool stuff there, and I did record some footage. I have no idea if I'm actually going to release it. I don't know, but it was actually pretty cool. A lot of high-end exclusive comics there. Very, very rare stuff. And I met some friends there. It was very cool. So if I met you there and said hello, that was good to see you there. Thank you very much. We're going to get this today. We're going to kick it off with InArt because why not, right? Why not talk about InArt? InArt gave us a tease of the BVS Cavill Superman, and that's all it was a tease. It says, introducing the next character to the stage. It's InArt. It's Cavill Superman, BVS. Great. Unfortunately, this has sparked a lot of questions, which is, which Superman should I get? Who's got the best Superman? Who's got the best Batman? Blah, 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 all this stuff. And all we see here is some feet. Not even, we see some boots. That's all we see. And people are going, oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be this, going to be that. I hope it is amazing. It very well might be. It probably will be. I don't know. But should you sell your previous Superman because you're going to get this Superman or this? We don't have enough flipping information, but collectors like to go off crazy on stuff like that. And if boots are your thing, there you go. I don't know. Some people are into that kind of stuff. But this right here does look, it is enticing. It's interesting. It's more interesting to me than like the Gandalf figure, the Lord of the Rings. That's that kind of line. That's not my vibe. DC isn't really my vibe either, but we don't have enough information. All we know is they're going to make one. Now, when they get into Daenerys and they start doing Game of Thrones, it's game over for me. Like, I got to have them. I can't wait because there has never, and I've seen all of them, been a, like, amazing Game of Thrones figure in 6 scale. The Daenerys from 3.0, I mean, those are just trash. They're just garbage. But if InArt takes those on and they do a good job with that, I will definitely be getting Game of Thrones line, which could get very expensive over time. But that being said, InArt's going to do Superman. It's enticing. Do we know anything about it? No. Is it going to be super expensive? People going to complain about it? Yes. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to complain. Now, I would prefer, just saying, if they did like a Superman Clark Kent 2-pack, that would be kind of cool. I don't think they're going to do that, but it would be interesting because we need a proper Clark Kent. That would be nice. But in BVS, probably not going to see that. But anyways, since that's the film we're going with. But they're going to do that. Should be interesting to see what's going on. Moving on, Hot Toys has teased us with, there's a spider right here. Look, you guys can't see that. There's literally a spider coming down a web from my microphone, which is off camera. What the hell, spider? That's not cool. Come here. You can't be there. Hold on. Let's see if I can catch this guy. What the hell are you doing? You are dead. Wow. Okay. There. That was ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, I'm actually, as you're probably watching this, actually right after I record this video, I'm going to see Michael Keaton Batman. The Flash happens to be in the film, but I could give a shit less about the Flash. The dude's a freaking creep. But I do want to see Michael Keaton Batman. But Hot Toys has said, we're going to have a super girl. And that looks pretty cool, honestly. I hope they do a good job with this. I have a lot of hope and hype for this particular character. I hope she does well as far as the actress goes. And I know a lot of people, when they were giving us the Keaton Batman and the Flash figures, that kind of, they were teasing us all this stuff. Where's this character? So I'm glad they didn't leave her out of the lineup. For those of you who are collecting this whole line, I think this is actually going to be a pretty cool looking figure. But it looks like a wired cape, so that's nice. I like that. Moving on, Hot Toys says, yes, Crosshair's released. Yes, Crosshair. Yes, I can't wait. Mine's already shipped. I got mine from Pop Collectibles. For those who might want to be wondering where that's coming from, mine's on the way, hopefully soon we'll be able to review this figure. It looks incredible. The head sculpt looks great. I've been told by my friends that the toothpick is removable and it will leave a hole in the mouth, but who the hell cares? You're going to either have him like this or you're going to have him with the helmet on. I don't see you displaying it any other way. But here we are, looks together with Hunter and Echo. We're getting close to collecting the whole team. We're getting close. 3 down, 2 to go, because I don't think we're ever going to get an Omega. But Crosshair looks great. Probably we'll just use the helmet, but that giant helmet's definitely going to limit articulation, range of motion in the neck area, so I'm not sure. Some of the poses they put up in the final blogger photos, the posing is very awkward. And it has to do with like just the armor and that giant-ass rifle he uses. So I imagine that's going to be kind of strange when we get to posing him, but we'll know soon enough, I hope. Hot Toys also give us Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Nebula was a great part of that film. Definitely more interesting in this film than like Groot was. Like the Groot figure looks pretty cool, but Nebula I felt like I don't know. She was better used in the film. But she looks great here. Not going to be for me, but for those who are collecting the whole lineup, I'm glad to see they're actually going to do the whole lineup and not just tease us with a photo. We got a little flight things going on here, which looks like it's just a clip-on plastic wraparound piece that we've seen them do on previous figures from Guardians lineup. But Nebula looks great. I like the head sculpt. It looks great. I dig it. I think I like this head sculpt a little better than the in-game one, right? The in-game one had the orange piece, but it didn't come with a switch out. So you might want, I don't know how you want to do this if you want to connect multiples, but yeah, I kind of dig this one. The whole arm action thing with the switch outs, that was kind of cool in the film. As she like morphed into, it's almost like was it T2000 or T1000? I can't remember for Terminator. It's been a long time, but it almost had that kind of vibe to it, like nanotech thing going on. Single joint elbow, which is not a shocker. We've seen that before with her. And we get some switch out weapons. And it's not a terribly expensive figure. You're not going to get a whole lot, right? You get 6 hands and you get some switch outs. But I don't know what else you would possibly want. I think it looks just fine. Yeah, so I dig that. Moving on, Hot Toys released Loki, and it looks flipping amazing, guys. I'm not getting this. As much as I enjoyed the show, I'm kind of changing directions in my collection a little bit. But this figure looks amazing, especially with the jacket. And I might be tempted to pick him up regardless and just say screw it. But the head sculpt looks amazing. I love the TVA outfit. I love that they gave us the holster in the back for the sword. I don't know. These two together look beautiful. That's a beautiful pose, by the way. Whoever did this photo, I don't know who, but that's fantastic pose right there. This right here is money. I know you can see the elbow joints. I get it. I can let that slide. Honestly, I can let that slide. It just looks too damn good. And this right here is, oh man, it's tempting. Are you going to be getting this? Let me know. I'm tempted to get it, even though it doesn't really fit where I'm heading with the collection. But man, it looks good. I'm going to enable myself. I'm going to blame myself. Hot Toys also released quarter scale Fett. Now, this is one. This might surprise you guys. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting the quarter scale. I have the quarter scale Vader. I have the quarter scale Mando. Don't see the need for this in my collection. And the reason being, I'll show you here in just a little bit, but I have many quarter scale Fetts already. This head sculpt looks amazing. It looks fantastic. I have no complaints about it, other than I don't need it in the collection. I just don't. I have this. So this is the XM Studios, and I did a video on this way back when I got it. This obviously is from different film, whatever, but this right here, as quarter scale Fett goes, is so much more badass and shelf presence and just amazingness than this. I wish it had the black, undersuit, the flight suit, but it doesn't. But it's just, I don't need that many quarter scale Fetts, guys. I just don't. This XM Studios piece is just so damn amazing that this is just not going to make it to the collection. So, bummer for that, but I'm super excited for those that are adding this to the collection because it looks like a pretty cool piece. Now we get into some real craziness. Thunder Toys. Now, you may remember this from a year ago or a year and a half ago, whenever it was, when I said The Spider-Man figure, they look like a big pile of dog shit. I want to go on record and say this also looks like a big pile of dog shit. This is ridiculous. I know somebody else, and that's fine. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. You know, you can be mad, angry, whatever. This looks ridiculous. I do like the base. I think you can buy the base separate. This is the Alien Host from Thunder Toys. It just looks bad. I don't like it. Like the head sculpt there is pretty cool. Doesn't look anything like Toby if it's supposed to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. But there's one photo here that just kills it for me. And I'm trying to find which one it is. It's not that one. That's the base. Maybe it's this one. Anyway, the heads of the masked figure or the symbiote head is oversized. It looks ridiculous. The suit looks silly. Yeah, this right here. This is the photo. This is, now granted, it could just be a terrible pose, which it is. He's sitting there, looks stupid. But, looks like dog shit. Not happening. Not getting my money. But if you want it, obviously you can pick it up. It's a third-party figure. It's not going to be very expensive. And it's also probably not going to be very good. And I'm waiting for all the reviews to come out, and this one shows up and goes, oh, he was wrong, he was wrong, he was wrong. And that's okay. It's just an opinion. But it looks stupid. But they are doing his base. I do like the base. I think that's cool. So you can buy the base separate. And I might recommend that. That'd be a little gargoyle effect on there. The base is cool. Now, another company. This is a first. I have never seen this company. I have no idea who they are. Kingdom. They're doing something. I don't know. I'm not sure what to call it. This is weird. The next one you see is like if you're sitting down, or please be sitting down. The next one's scary. This is the marquee. Obviously, it's going to be from John Wick, Chapter 4. And this one actually, it's not terrible. I mean, it is terrible. It is terrible, but there's no other options out there on the market for this yet. Hot Toys said they're going to do the lineup from John Wick, or at least they're going to do Kane and they're going to do John, but that's it. And they actually took that post down, and who the hell knows what's going on with that. But then this other company here, Kingdom, they come out with this thing, and look at this. The manager, this looks flippin' scary. This looks terrible, guys. If this cost more than $50, it would be overpaying. I mean, that's terrible. That's probably one of the worst head sculpts I've seen in a few years. That's pretty bad. But you know, if you don't mind bad head sculpts, and you don't mind that, and you just really want to go down the John Wick lineup, there you are, the manager. That's Kingdom 8002, and this is Kingdom 8001. That's pretty bad. Moving on. We've got Soso Toys. Rogue was released. Here's a photo of mine next to Gambit. I do have a video coming out on that. Yes, my suit is damaged and peeling, and it's not pretty. I'll show you that all in the video. But regardless of that, it looks good on the shelf. It looks good here on the table. And it's not without its flaws. So stay tuned for that. I'll be covering all that in the video. And we got this other one. Toy and Trubo, whatever the hell this is. TTS is doing this lineup, Underground King. I do not recommend getting this one. I just don't. It looks ridiculous because Soso Toys is going to do one, and it's going to be much better. They've already proven they can do this head sculpt. They've already proven they've got a large body that would look good. So if you want the Boss Man 2.0, I would recommend this one from Soso Toys over this one from these guys that looks quite terrible, honestly. This one looks great. Soso Toys is going to knock it out of the park. So you don't get a whole lot, but you don't really need a whole lot. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure I like this one better than the previous Boss Man with the white tux, but it probably won't have the yellowing stains that the white tux version had. Probably won't. They're making 300 pieces of this. For those that want it, you can check out Pop Collectibles. They'll have this up for pre-order if it hasn't already sold out. Again, only making 300 of these guys. Soso Toys is getting into that limited edition deal. A lot of their figures. So moving on, Present Toys is doing a John Wick. They call it the Suit Killer. Not impressed. The head sculpt looks weird. I mean, I don't see any reason to get this. Just wait for Hot Toys to do theirs. I just don't see any reason to pick this up. Unless you're just... I don't know. I just don't see it. The head sculpt doesn't look great. The suit kind of looks okay. It's fine. You get choices of a white shirt and a gray shirt. I don't see the need for this one. The hands are not going to be, I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. Moving on. There's Wick. Yeah, I don't know. This one actually looks interesting. Gus Fring. This one's also going to be, I think this is Present Toys as well. This one actually looks decent. Nice suit. Head sculpt looks decent. If you're a big Breaking Bad fan or Better Call Saul. Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy head sculpts going on there. Little switch out parts. But regardless of any of that, you get some chicken buckets. You get the knife. Now the knife is kind of a macabre thing to include in the in the set, because that was a crazy scene from that show. But regardless, this set actually looks pretty decent. So if you want some of the Breaking Bad stuff, it's not that bad looking. But that's it for today. We got a lot of stuff going on. As far as figures goes, releases, announcements. I got what else? Oh, I got another figure here. I guess I've got the Comic Origins. I think it's box out. The Comic Origins War Machine video coming. I did the Stealth Iron Man already. If you guys want to check that video out, I just got this. I'll be working on this video today, most likely. The Sideshow Collectibles animated Yoda. If you're going to focus for me, yeah, the animated Yoda. It looks pretty damn good. I haven't posed it. This is all I've done, so I haven't seen if it's going to break yet or not like the other ones. But it does look good. I think it's pretty good looking. But I don't know. I'll have to mess with that later because I'm on my way right now to go see Michael Keaton, Batman, kick some ass. So I hope you guys like this. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And if you want to check us out on Patreon and support the channel, that would be amazing as well. As always, collect what you like. See you next time.